When I was in 5th grade, we went on a camping trip for my class, and my mom agreed to chaperone as the class chaperone along with the teachers. And when we were leaving, I was out at a campsite. I grew up in Maryland, so I was out in sort of the middle of Maryland, and we were the only people on the campsite for the weekend. All my classmates and my teachers and my mom. And my mom had a minivan, and she was driving a bunch of us home. So most of the class had left already. We were the last ones to leave. So we were in this huge parking lot, and there was nobody there. There was a huge parking lot. The only thing was like another van that belonged to the campsite, like way across the parking lot. So my mom, I don't know what she was thinking, but she was just like, "Who wants to try driving?" And we were in 5th grade, so that makes us like 10. You know, but I guess she figured, like, you know, she'd be there. It would just be around this parking lot, and she'd maybe, I don't know what she was thinking, frankly. So somehow, I don't know how I didn't get to go first, but my friend Paul gets to go first. And Paul gets in front seat, and the first clue that things were going to go wrong was that he asked which one was the gas and which one was the pedal. And I was like, oh, you know, that one's the gas. So Paul also obviously did not know about the whole sort of easing onto the pedal thing, so just, you know, so the van starts taking off, right? And, you know, it's getting faster and faster, and Paul, you know, obviously doesn't know about letting off of the pedal. And so now we're heading towards the only other thing in the parking lot, which is the van belonging to this campsite. So, like, you know, it's all happening sort of in slow motion, but it's happening pretty quickly. So my mom decides to, in the last second, she dives down and hits the brake with her hand, and like manages to bring us to a screeching halt, like this far from the van. And of course, like, we're all like, "Whoo, oh my God." And then of course, like, the snotty little kid that I was like, "Is it my turn now, Mom?" And she was like, "No, we're going home." So, driving tip for when you guys have kids, 10, it should be at least 11 and older. Or maybe even the state-sanctioned age. If you're into that thing.